Hey, what's going on, Geminites? It's your boy Gem Mint. I'm back with another statue unboxing and review. This time we have the Sideshow Collectibles Captain America premium format exclusive statue. We're going to give a little background character history. We're going to do an unboxing and a review, so you guys stick around. Alright guys, before we get started, a little background on Captain America. Captain America, aka Steve Rogers, was created in 1941 by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. He first appeared in Captain America #1 in 1941, which was published under Timely Comics. Timely Comics ended up becoming Marvel Comics. Captain America was created during World War II. From my understanding, the editor of Timely at the time kind of went with whatever was hot. So it used to be romance comics back in the day, or westerns. Thanks to DC with Superman and Batman, superhero comics were hot, so he wanted to do a superhero comic and kind of use the war as an opening for his character. Captain America was the most popular character for Timely Comics, and as you can imagine, with soldiers and with Americans back home while we were at World War II, most of the early comics show him fighting Nazis, punching Hitler in the face, and all those kind of things. After the war, Captain America went on the shelf for a little bit from the early 1950s for almost a decade. And then he was relaunched during the Avengers run in 1963-64 in Avengers issue 4, which was now being published under Marvel Comics, and the story that we all know where he was frozen ever since World War II, and then they found him and thawed him out. What's interesting is I actually have both of those posters up in the Gempire, man. Captain America 1 and Avengers 4. Two Captain America first appearances. First appearance ever in the Golden Age, and first Silver Age appearance. Captain America, leader of the Avengers. He had a crappy movie in the 90s, followed by 3 successful movies for the MCU. Captain America, the First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. A big part of all 3 Avengers movies, the First Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Infinity War. And had cameos in other movies like Thor the Dark World, Spider-Man Homecoming. There's probably some more. As far as this piece, this is a quarter scale piece, which is just about 20 inches tall. The depth is about 10 inches. Sculpted by Daniel Bel, who actually, Sideshow just did a really cool artist spotlight on Daniel Bel. I'll drop the link below. And my friends over at MCE, Marvelous Collectibles Entertainment, they did a live interview with Daniel Bel as well. So really cool story about how he got into the game. And this is, I think, his first piece with Marvel. Yeah, and he's doing the new Thor piece and a bunch of other stuff. This has an edition size for the exclusive of 2,000 pieces, and I believe the price is like $575. I'll put the picture up, don't quote me. Yeah, that's pretty much everything about the character and about the piece. It's fully sculpted. There's no cloth material on it whatsoever. And it has a lot of more intricate designs that we'll talk about during the review. So let's look at the unboxing and the assembly, and then we'll do a review. Alright guys, let's go ahead and do the unboxing. As you can see, I got number 193 out of 2,000. See the size of the box here. Alright, let's check out the art box. So you get the statue on the front with some cool graphics around it. Captain America on the sides. Little design on the back. Top just says Captain America. Alright, here's a look on how everything comes inside of the box. You got your base, Ultron sentry arm, shield, another hand, exclusive hand, head, body. So here's the base. Captain America, 193 out of 2,000. Take a look at the body. body looks very good, man. So it actually doesn't have any pegs. It has a key, and it looks like it has a magnet in its foot that goes into the base right here. All right. Just trying to get him to sit flush. A lot of good detail on this costume, man. All right, let's go ahead and get the Sentry arm. This does have a key with a little peg. Take a look at the shield. Here goes his other fist. Gotta love that sound, right? Shloot. Alright, let's get that head sculpt. Hey, there you have it. Captain America, all set up. Not bad, man. One last piece in here is the exclusive piece, which is his right hand holding an Ultron Sentry head, which is pretty cool. I don't see why you wouldn't display this. Alright, and there we have it. Captain America all set up, looking mean. He looks good. Very cool, y'all. Alright, so let's take a look at this thing, man. So you have a pretty small footprint on this statue, which I don't really mind. You know, sometimes it's fun to have those big, massive pieces, but they could be a pain to move, display, unbox. So this was kind of a nice, easy unboxing. The base is just a little kind of a square metal base. It has a big gash right here in the side where the metal is all deformed. A lot of good details with the screws and the battle damage on the base. They have a shield logo on the back and different textures. You have that like industrial garage type texture that Cap's standing on. little vent type of thing on the side here, with a nice balance of colors. With it's not just flat gray; it's got a nice balance of different shades going on here. The Ultron Sentry arm and head, very cool. Sculpted well. It's not chrome or anything. I mean, I guess that could have done a little bit more, but I don't know. It's just a silver paint on it. No big deal. A lot of battle damage on both. Cap's costume, this really goes to show you the difference between traditional sculpted by hand and digital sculpting, man. All these intricate designs in the boots, even the texture of the shoes and the laces and the rubber on the bottom, and all the little stuff throughout that can only be done digitally, man. The paint looks really good. Really flat kind of paint on the blue and on the red that really makes it look like material. This could kind of look like material at a glance, especially with the way that it has all these small little stitchings in there. You'll see. A lot of design went into the costume, man, from the little white, black, and red lines to the knee pads, just to every little detail and difference in textures in different parts of the pants, going into the belt and the belt buckle and the pouches. Everything has really fine detail to it. Yeah, the star on his chest reminds me of the Winter Soldier cap. And it's really cool how he has like these straps on his back where his shield locks into the star on his back. Overall, the design is just really good on the costume. The shield is weathered. It's not super clean. I have this black line on mine. I don't know if that's what's supposed to be there or not. But it's there. But, you know, what are you going to do? He's got, battle damage in the base and the shield. He doesn't really look too beat up, but it looks good. The head sculpt looks good too. There's not really a lot of paint on his skin. His skin really is kind of a flat color paint, but there's not really much of it. Just a little bottom of his mouth and his ear. And I don't know how much time you're going to put into that small amount of detail, but I mean, it could have been painted. Like the Wolverine had a lot more paint going on his face, even on his masked portrait. You got these shoulder pads, so a lot went into the thought on the design of the costume. The pose, not a lot of people were crazy about the pose. I mean, he is kind of like has one knee forward, but he's leaning back at the same time. I guess it's a little bit of a mix between a museum pose and a dynamic pose. I don't really mind the pose, to be honest with you. Like, when you look at him straight ahead, you don't notice that, and I don't know. It doesn't really look as exaggerated as some people made it out to be. I don't really have a problem with the pose. Some really good muscle detail too, like his triceps, huge. The back, sculpt of the back is crazy. So it's a cool piece, man, for sure. Like, it definitely. I used to have the original Sideshow Captain America premium format, and I really wasn't a fan of it, to be honest. I know it's like a Grail piece, but this one, I can see, man. You can see what those years of how far we've come in terms of sculpting and how we're producing these pieces. I wish I still had that one to do a comparison. Actually, I do want to bring out the XM Studios Iron Man from the Hulkbuster statue and kind of see how it looks next to it. Let me bust that out real quick. All right, so I kind of wanted to see how these stacked up next to each other, because I kind of planned on posing them with each other. And I'm glad to see that Iron Man doesn't overpower him and look that much bigger. I've seen some pictures of Cap, and I was a little worried about his height. But I think they're going to look good together. That's good to see. You got a little Civil War action right here, right? Alright. Alright, guys, that's all I have for the Captain America Premium Format statue. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that I kept it and I didn't cancel it. I did get rid of the Black Widow. Last minute, I kind of just, I don't know. Something told me to get rid of it. Even though it was a companion piece to this. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Drop me a like on the way out either way. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more statue unboxing and reviews, along with other daily content. We drop something every day. We've been consistent doing that for probably 6 months now. I'm going to drop links below for that Sideshow Daniel Bel artist spotlight and that MCE interview too, so you guys make sure to check that out. And yeah, man, stay minty fresh. Peace.